I am not young enough to know everything, Oscar Wilde said. Wisdom and youth are two words that are hardly ever used in the same sentence, but rather referred to as opposite or antagonistic. However, in the following minutes, I'm going to prove to you that there is such concept as wisdom of youth. I know it might sound a little far-fetched, but trust me, I've been in your place before, and I realized that it is worth listening to those who are delivering their speech. First of all, you should know that wisdom is defined as a deep understanding and realization of people, things, events, and situations. There's no mention that it should be in accordance with old age, as it is conventionally regarded. Therefore, although it is said that you cannot be both young and wise, the young would like to show that wisdom can come from youth. It is now so widely said that only the new generation can change the world, that you really don't have to stop and wonder why that is so. It is exactly because we are wise in a way that conventionally wise people will never be. Our wisdom is our optimism, our vision, our willingness to take risks, our courage to make mistakes, which we will learn from, our power to stand up against the system, our thirst for knowledge, but above all, the fact that we are not them. We already know where they were mistaken. We have nothing to lose if we do otherwise, and that is why we, the young ones, have the edge. It is our age that gives us a deep understanding of events and situations. And if we realize that at the right time, we can be invincible. We can be wise. In order to prove that what I have just said is true, I will simply give you the example of probably the most successful man of the last decade. Steve Jobs, who created Apple at 20 years old in his garage, decided, unlike any so-called wise person's advice, to drop out of college and follow his heart. He did not settle. He did what he truly wanted. And very few people can wear the pride of having done so. Ask your parents and grandparents, I assure you not one of them will tell you that was a wise thing to do. And yet, it was wise. He later said it was probably the best decision of his life. Only a young man would have dared to go up against all odds and make that call. It was not luck. It was wisdom, the wisdom of youth, because as beginners, the young ones are anything but lost. They know exactly what they want, and they have the means to make their dreams come true. Okay, it might have been a little far-fetched until now, but let's make it simple. The old ones are considered to be wise because they have life experience. They know what they would have done differently. But we, the young ones, are also aware of their past experiences. We know their history. And if it happens that some of you don't, then just get on a public bus and listen, because people there seem to be eager to share their life stories with strangers. So basically, we know what their wisdom is about. And besides, in our case, conventional wisdom is replaced by pure, limitless courage. Some call it recklessness. In some cases, they might be right, but in some other cases, it might well be the key to success. So what I wanted to say is that our understanding of events, our wisdom, is all about seeing the bright side of the story. It is about making a change and doing things differently. Our trust in the future is our wisdom, and despite the fact that it might be stereotypically considered to be belonging to the old, I do believe that my arguments were strong enough to convince you that the wisdom of youth exists. As Oscar Wilde said, the old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. Thank you.